Hello friends, Jai Shri Ram. This is Amit and welcome to one more recipe video. This recipe video is about sweet corn and green peas. It is for those people who want to cook their food very quickly, maybe in 5 to 10 minutes, because probably they are very busy or they are too lazy like me and don't want to spend too much time in the kitchen. So these two items can be stored at freezing temperature in your freezer, and it can be stored, both of them can be stored for months together. So this can be your go-to food whenever you feel hungry, maybe after midnight. This is the food that you cook. Okay, so first of all, take it out of the freezer, and this is how you store it in the freezer. I'll show it to you later as well, but let's take this out in this container and wash it off first. So this is sweet corn from Safal. Safal is the best company. It gives you value for money. You get the most amount of sweet corn in it, and it is reasonably clean. Okay, take some sweet corn like this, and also take some green peas. Again, green peas from Safal are the best. Okay, so as you can see, both of them are almost frozen. So I just took them out from the freezer. So first of all, run it under the water. Of course, in my society, this is the drinking water tap and this is the using water tap. So I'm using drinking water tap because I'm going to eat this food. Okay, you clean it up. It's already clean. If it is Safal is a great company, so it's usually clean, but if you still want to clean it up, it's okay. Now once you clean it up, you take it out like this using your hands. Okay, drain out as much water as possible. Now you will notice that I cannot take everything out, right? So take out only those things which are floating around and which you really want to include in your diet. I don't think this seed cover is bad. It has a lot of fiber, so it doesn't make a difference to me. And now the rest of the water you can just throw away. So when you're throwing away the water, everything that is floating on the surface will automatically get discarded. Okay, now whatever remains, that you can take out again. Now some people might be finding even this process as a difficult one, so you can take a sieve like this and you can just strain the water with the sieve. Okay, so it depends upon the degree of ease that you want. You keep adding tools and your degree of ease will keep growing, keep increasing. Okay. Oh yes, as if it fell and introduced itself. This kind of a strainer can also be used to uh, get the water out of this thing. Okay, but I could carefully remove all the water. Now what you do is you put this in the kadhai like this. Okay, and you just turn the heat on. Okay, I'm turning the heat on. I'm keeping it on high flame, and as long as this is getting cooked, I will quickly do one thing. I will seal these two sachets or packets and I'll keep them in the freezer. This is extremely important if you want to avoid them getting bad. So they will rot off if you keep them at the room temperature, because they are essentially wet, and whichever thing is wet, it rots very easily. So you need to air seal it and keep it in the fridge. So my technique of doing it is, suppose you have broken the packet over here, then I would normally put one thing like this. Okay, now I will remove all the air from it like this. Okay, once the air is removed, I will slowly package it like this. So there should not be any air in it, because air has a lot of moisture. And besides, these are at freezing temperature, so they will anyways condense the air, and hence it will have water. Okay, so again, the same technique. See if you did not see the last time. One or two folds, squeeze out all the air. Okay, and then just do like this. Just one rubber band is enough, but if you want, apply 2 3 more rubber bands if you want. So once this is done, you immediately put it in the refrigerator. You put it in the freezer section, okay, this upper section, and the freezing temperature should be a little more than minimum, okay, so that it is at the freezing temperature. Yeah, now you take this kind of a serving spoon. It is perforated in my case, but even if it is not perforated in your case, it's okay. Just take a big spoon. Now you just keep moving it. Don't let it stick at the bottom. That is the only intention. Keep moving it. Keep looking for those peas which are already rotten, like this one. This is a rotten pea. You can throw it away. So keep looking for such rotten peas. Okay, now I'll turn down the heat. I'll keep it at simmering temperature, and at this temperature some people steam it like this. They cover it with this lid, so that already it was at the freezing temperature, so it will leave a lot of water vapor, and that water vapor is again going to cook it. If you want, do it. Otherwise, for me, even this much is enough. Okay, now once they dry off, I feel that is more than enough. I don't steam them, but if you want, you can steam them. Now if you really want to steam them and you don't want them to stick, like, see, now they are about to stick. So if you don't want them to stick, then sprinkle some water and then you steam it. Okay, okay, this is more than sufficient. Now I should really turn off the heat. I'm turning off the heat. See, it is sticking at the bottom. That means the temperature is too much for it. Now this is ready to be eaten. Now some people eat it directly, or some people add salt or various types of spices to it. What is my favorite is sendha namak. Sendha namak is better than refined namak. Sendha namak is a little better. It is rock salt. So you take almost this much of rock salt, sprinkle it a bit, and that is enough for you. Now if you really want to add some more flavor to it, it's not needed. Actually, this is more than sufficient, and this is the whole purpose, right? You don't want to purchase outside food because it has a lot of spices. But if you still want to add spices to this, which I won't recommend, then please use any kind of chili flakes. I have these chili flakes. I'll leave link in the description. You can add it. And I have this oregano seasoning. If you want to add it, add it. In addition, if you're really a diehard fan of pizza and all, then there is garlic powder, there can be pizza powder. Feel welcome to put whatever you like, but this much is more than sufficient. You don't need anything other than salt. Even salt is optional, but now that will be going going too far. So it's okay to add salt, but add the salt right at the end when you have stopped heating, because it contains iodine. Salt naturally contains iodine, and it vaporizes with high temperature. Even now, when I put salt into this, that iodine is going to vaporize. So ideally, you should let this cool down and then sprinkle some salt, mix it up, and then take it in a serving bowl. Okay, so this was the dish that I wanted to show it to you. Let me just show it to you in the bowl as well. Now, while filling it in the bowl, you can have 2 fingers at the bottom, because this is glass. It's bad conductor of heat, so don't worry. Even if I keep it like this, it doesn't heat up. More important thing is you don't break the glass. Okay, so be very comfortable doing this, no problem at all. Now, if some part of it is left in the kadhai, don't worry, it will stay warm if it is in the kadhai. Okay, just cover it with something, so that if there's a lizard above it, then its droppings don't poison it. So that's the only care you need to take. Just cover it a bit, and you can eat this while this stays hot. So that was a recipe for today. Until next time, this is Amit signing off. Jai Shri Ram. Thank you so much for seeing the video till the end. It does mean a lot to me. Could you also please see the video description? It has index, link to the study material, and also if I've shown any products in this video, then the purchase links to those products. The comment section is open for your suggestions and also for your doubts. I always answer to the first 100 comments on every single video. If you want to support my work, here's my QR code or my UPI ID is amit.shirasao@UPI. Until next time, this is Amit signing off. Jai Shri Ram.